Welcome back, everybody. So it's time to do the taste testing for the Strata single hop pale ale. Now, we brewed this on the 18th of February. It had 18 days in the fermenter, then we kegged it on the 8th of March, so it's had 12 days now, sat at 12 psi. So it should be about ready for testing now. So get it into a pint pot. Now, this beer we brewed with the Lalamand New England yeast, which is the first time I've used that particular yeast. And I'll be honest, I'm a bit concerned when I opened up the fermenter to transfer it into my keg. It were a smell that I've not had for a while, and that were a smell of sulphur. So, like the eggy kind of smell that, like I say, I've not had it for a while in any of my beers, so I don't know whether that's to do with the um, New England yeast that we've used. Uh, don't think I've ever had that with the USO5. So being a bit apprehensive coming into tasting this one, hoping that that sulphur um, smell will have dissipated. Now, looks to be clearing out rather well. Um, yep, thankfully the sulphur, so that eggy smell, it's not present anymore. So I don't know whether that's just a characteristic of the New England Lallemand yeast. Don't think it will be. I think it'll probably be something more to do with my fermentation process. Now, at the minute, I'm not lucky enough to have like a fermentation fridge or anything like that. So I've literally just got a little cupboard that I have to put my fermenter in. I've got like a heat belt and whatnot to put around it to try and keep the temperatures up, especially with it only being March. It's still quite chilly. At some point this year, hopefully I'll manage to get around to getting myself a fermentation fridge and then get some proper control of my temperatures. But at the minute we seem to be getting away with it with brewing good beers, but we'll see. Like I said, smell wise, the sulphur's gone. Now, this hop, it's the first time I've ever used it, and I was really interested to use it because it's described as passion fruit meets pot. So, let's see. Now, I would say that yes, there's passion fruit on there. You can get the passion fruit smell coming off there. Now, I think I could see why people would say that there's kind of a pot kind of smell coming off it, but in this particular one, it's not a really strong smell of pot that I can get coming off it. Now, I would liken it to if you open a bottle of Beck's Lager, then to me that's literally like someone just sat down outside you and opened a bag of weed up. It's a really strong smell for me. But there's definitely something there alongside the passion fruit that could possibly be described as a weed kind of smell. But like I say, it's not the predominant, very, very faint, possibly just because I'm trying to find it, because it's been suggested that I might even be my brain tricking me into thinking that it might be there. Yeah, I think it could be, but like I say, for it to be described as passion fruit meets pot, I think might be taking it a bit too far. But I mean, this has only got like 100 grams of strata hops in. Maybe if you overly hopped it, or maybe put a dry hop in with it, then you might get some more of that, what they call in the pot kind of smell coming through. Now, grain bill wise, pretty simple. So 4 kilogram of pale malt, 300 grams of Munich, 200 grams of carapils, and 200 grams of crystal. I think it's crystal 60 that I've got. I mean, looks wise, looks like a perfect pint, but We'll go and have a taste for it, see what we can get from it. Now, the first thing that I would say is the malt bill wise. I think this is the perfect Malt bill for me going forward. I think that all my pale ales I'm going to use this malt bill, particularly because of the crystal. Now I know that it can be a bit divisive, crystal malt. Some people really don't like it, but me, I love the caramel kind of flavours that you get from it. So straight off the bat, it's got a nice caramel taste, not overpowering or cloying or anything like that. Um, just a nice, pleasant little bit of sweetness to it. So yeah, malt wise, I think going forward, this will be my standard kind of malt bill that I'll use, especially when I'm trying out new hops that I've not used before. Now, taste wise from the hops, I would say that yes, there's passion fruit there, but I think the overwhelming kind of taste that I'm getting from it, it's like there's like a berries kind of coming through. Now, I'd say like a strawberry kind of taste to it. But there is also that tropical kind of note to it, which is that kind of passion fruity flavour that you're getting from it. Now, for the first time I've used the hop, and this is literally, it's the second pint I've had. I had a little pint earlier, so it's only the second pint I've had of it. Um, and I think that it's probably going to go in my top three hops straight away. It's an incredible hop. Now, even just on its own, I think it's got enough complexity to it for you to use it as a single hop. I'm very impressed by the different flavours that it's giving off and the aromas that it's giving off. And like I say, this is only a 100 gram bag that's gone in here, so I think it was um, rather. I think it was 15 grams for an hour, then 10 grams maybe with 15 minutes to go, and then we did a 20-minute whirlpool 80 degrees with the other 75 grams. And like I said, it's an amazing hop. Now, I will be the next um, brew shop that I do. I'll be making sure that I stick some Strata hops in there. And with the strawberryness that's coming through, although that's superb on its own, I think some of the New Zealand hops would really play well with this beer. I'm especially thinking Motueka. Now, Motueka tends to add some kind of lime taste to it. I'm thinking lime and strawberry. That would be a good combination. So I think at some point this year, possibly more towards the summertime, you're probably going to see me brewing a Strata and Motueka pale ale for the summer. But yeah, is it passion fruit meets pot? Not for me. Passion fruit, mainly strawberry, slight bit of pot, but for it to be described as like the cannabis hop, I think might be taking it a bit too far. But a superb hop. Everybody, I think, should probably rush out. All you home brewers, go and get yourself a pack of hops, give it a try for yourself, and I probably need to make sure that I go and buy some now before everyone else buys it. But yeah, that's it for me. I'll be back hopefully in a couple of weeks. I've got a little project that I'm working on. Just taking quite a lot of editing time and whatnot to sort out. But that'll hopefully be up in it's probably going to be about a fortnight. But until then, take care of yourselves and I'll see you soon.